Study 6.5, the Torah Code, Teaching the Torah through Similitudes, the Parable of the 10 Virgins, Matthew 25, verses 1 to 4. Shalom, this is the fifth in a series of studies on the subject of Torah. Outline of this study. 1. Definitions / similitudes. Torah Hebrew equals nomos Greek, which equals teaching English. Ainomia equals Torah-lessness. Ainomos equals Torah-less. Ainomioi equals Torahless ones. The fear of Yahuwah is the beginning of wisdom, and the knowledge of the set-apart one is understanding. The fear of Yahuwah is the beginning of knowledge. The fear of Yahuwah is the beginning of wisdom. Wisdom equals fear of Yahuwah. Only be strong and very courageous, and guard to do according to all the Torah which Moshe my servant commanded you. Do not turn from it right or left, so that you act wisely wherever you go. Do not let the book of the Torah depart from your mouth, but you shall meditate on it day and night, so that you guard to do according to all that is written in it. For then you shall make your way prosperous and act wisely. Wisdom equals meditating on the book of the Torah. For Yahuwah gives wisdom, and out of his mouth come knowledge and understanding. Wisdom comes from the mouth of Yahuwah. Therefore everyone who hears these words of mine and does them shall be like a wise man who built his house on the rock. Wisdom equals hearing and doing our Messiah's words. Not everyone who says to me, Master, Master, shall enter the reign of the heavens, but he who is doing the desire of my Father in the heavens. Our Messiah's words equal do my Father's will or desire. And what is our Father's desire? Our Father's desire is, 1. You shall love Yahuwah your Elohim with all your heart and with all your being and with all your mind. 2. You shall love your neighbor as yourself. 3. Guard my mishmareth, charge, my mitzvot, commands, my chachar, good statutes, my torot, teachings, and my shabbats. 4. If you love me, you shall guard my commands. Fools despise wisdom and discipline. They have been foolish, for they have not known the way of Yahuwah, the judgments of their Elohim. And everyone who hears these words of mine and does not do them shall be like a foolish man who built his house on the sand. And by this we know that we know him, if we guard his commands. And the one who says, I know him, and does not guard his commands is a liar, and the truth is not in him. But whoever guards his word, truly the love of Elohim has been perfected in him. By this we know that we are in him. Foolishness equals do not know the way of Yahuwah. Foolishness equals despising wisdom and correction. Foolishness equals not hearing and doing our Messiah's words. Blessed are the people who know the joyful sounding. They walk, O Yahuwah, in the light of your face. In your name they rejoice all day long, and they are exalted in your righteousness. I know your works. See, I have set before you an open door, and no one is able to shut it. That you have little power, yet have guarded my word, and have not denied my name. Our Creator, the Father's name is Yahuwah. Our Creator, the Son's name is Yahushua. For fragrance, your oils are good. Your name is oil poured forth. Therefore the young women love you. A good name is better than precious oil. Your name equals oil. For the command is a lamp, and the Torah is a light. The command equals a lamp, and the Torah equals light. Your word is a lamp to my feet and a light to my path. For you yourself light my lamp. Yahuwah, my Elohim, makes my darkness light. Your word equals a lamp to my feet and a light to my path. Your Torah equals a lamp to my feet and a light to my path. But the path of the righteous is like the light of dawn that shines ever brighter unto the perfect day. The way of the wrong is like darkness. They do not know at what they stumble. The light of the righteous rejoices, but the lamp of the wrong is put out. The way of the righteous is like the light of dawn. The way of the wrong is like darkness. The lamp of the wrong is put out. 2. Summary of similitudes. Similitudes from the previous studies. The Torah equals the way. The Torah equals truth. The commands equal truth. The way equals truth. The word equals truth. The Torah equals life. Similitudes from the previous study. Righteousness equals Yahuwah's commands. Righteousness equals the Torah in your heart. His righteousness equals righteousness forever. Righteousness equals a girdle around your waist. Righteousness equals a breastplate. Righteousness equals a garment. Salvation equals a garment. Priests put on righteousness like a garment. Garments of splendor are not worn by the uncircumcised and the unclean. The Torah is a garment which covers the nakedness of our unrighteousness. Yahudah put on garments which had been washed in wine. Similitudes, the parable of the 10 virgins. Wisdom equals fear of Yahuwah. Wisdom equals meditating on the book of the Torah. Wisdom equals hearing and doing what our Messiah commands. And our Messiah commands us to do the desire of his Father. Foolishness equals not knowing the way of Yahuwah. Foolishness equals despising wisdom and discipline. Foolishness equals not hearing and not doing what our Messiah commands. The 5 wise virgins took oil in their containers with their lamps. Oil equals knowledge of your name. Our Creator, the Father's name is Yahuwah. Our Creator, the Son's given name, first coming, is Yahushua. The Philadelphia Ecclesia kept your word and held fast to your name. Similitudes, the parable of the 10 virgins. The command equals a lamp. The Torah equals light. The word equals a lamp to my feet and a light to my way. The Torah equals a lamp to my feet and a light to my way. The word equals a lamp, which equals light, which equals the Torah, which equals the way, which equals the truth, which equals the life, which equals wisdom, which equals a garment of righteousness to cover the nakedness of our unrighteousness. However, a lamp requires oil to produce light, and oil equals knowledge of his name. With these similitudes, we are in a position to understand the parable. 3. The parable of the 10 virgins, Matthew 25, verses 1 to 4. All 10 were virgins. All were waiting for our Messiah's return. All had lamps, and all fell asleep but woke up at the trumpet call and tried to light their lamps. The 5 wise virgins. Well, they were wise. That is, they feared Yahuwah. They meditate day and night on the book of the Torah and guard to do according to all the Torah which Moshe commanded. They obey our Messiah's words, and he told us to obey the Father's commands. And the Father's commands are that we guard his charge, his commands, his good statutes, his teachings, and his Sabbaths. The 5 foolish virgins. Well, they were foolish, that is, they do not know the way of Yahuwah. They despise wisdom and discipline. They disobey our Messiah's words with respect to obeying the Father's commands. They profess to know Elohim, but they do not guard his commands. They are disobedient, unfit for any good work. They are those who work Torahlessness. The 5 wise virgins. They had oil. They knew our Creator, the Father's name, Yahuwah, and they knew our Creator, the Son's name, Yahushua. The 5 foolish virgins did not have oil. They did not know our Creator, the Father's name, or our Creator, the Son's name. They substitute pagan terms. Who has gone up to the heavens and come down? Who has gathered the wind in his fists? Who has bound the waters in a garment? Who established all the ends of the earth? What is his name? And what is his son's name, if you know it? I, Yahushua, have come in my Father's name, Yahuwah, and you do not receive me. If another comes in his own name, him you will receive. I, Yahushua, have revealed your name, Yahuwah, to the men whom you gave me out of the world. They were yours, and you gave them to me, and they have guarded your word. And I, Yahushua, have made your name, Yahuwah, known to them, and shall make it known. The 5 wise virgins. The wise virgins had lamps, which equals the word, and the wise virgins had oil, which equals knowledge of his name. With oil their lamps burned, they had light, and that light showed them the way. Light equals Torah. Torah equals righteousness. Righteousness equals a garment to cover their nakedness. They had the light of the Torah in their hearts. They had a righteous garment to cover their nakedness. The wise virgins had put on their wedding garments. The way of righteousness is like the light of dawn, which shines brighter until the full light of day. The light of the righteousness shines brightly. The 5 foolish virgins. The foolish virgins had lamps, which equals the word, but the 5 foolish virgins did not have oil, which equals knowledge of his name. Without oil their lamps did not burn. They did not have light. Without light they could not see the way. They did not have the light of the Torah in their hearts. They did not have a righteous garment to cover their nakedness. The foolish virgins had not put on their wedding garments, but more importantly, they had deliberately not put on their wedding garments. The foolish virgins are those who say, "We are not under the law, we are under grace." The foolish virgins are instructed to go and sell and buy for yourselves, but by the time they return, it is too late. They have missed out. The way of the wrong is darkness. They do not know at what they stumble. The lamp of the wicked is snuffed out. Wow. For the Philadelphia Ecclesia of Revelation 3:7-13. I know your works. See, I have set before you an open door, and no one is able to shut it. That you have little power, yet have guarded my word, and have not denied my name. See, I am giving up those of the company or congregation of Satan, who say they are Yehudim, but are not, but lie. See, I am making them come and worship before your feet, and to know that I have loved you. The Philadelphia Ecclesia kept your word, held fast to your name, and their enemies will know that Philadelphia was loved and they were not. Praise Yah, blessed is the man who fears Yahuwah, who has greatly delighted in his commands. His righteousness is standing forever. The wrong one sees it and shall be vexed. He gnashes his teeth and shall melt. The desire of the wrong one does perish.